Hey, Mom, give me some Cheetos. Just remember the most important thing is buy my shit. So you realize those things are fake as fuck, right? Yeah, I mean, you do get that. Those things those... Listen to her. Listen to this bitch over here. I'm saying no, they're not. No, so...
No, I think it's going to be a night.
Shakes too.
I am just on chills. It's so heavy in here, but I have chills. I see female presence. They're just coming to me. The letter F keeps appearing.
Apparently, Mountain has been fired from Twin Paranormal. The people in the comments did not like him. They did not like his addition to the show. They thought he was rude and mean and talked over people. And he wasn't caring enough for his brothers. And it's a sad day. I really had high hopes for that channel with the addition of Mountain. One episode and they canned him. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was too legit for them. I don't know. I'm George Foreman, the Foreman brothers' fourth long-lost brother. Today we're going to take a deep dive into the series Chasing Evil that is produced by my brothers and myself. Got some interesting takes on it.
Here we go, bringing you the truth about the paranormal, not letting the fingers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate and let's fuck. Let's fuck. Let's be fucked. Let's fuck. Blue production shining bright, fake hauntings just won't survive. Let's seek that truth and get it right and debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's be fucked.
So hello everybody and back to the channel. We appreciate you sticking around for part 2. This time we're just going to focus on what we've done basically on YouTube over the last year. There's been a lot of compilations about all of the news of the year. So, you know, people like Mythos have covered it all and other channels like that. So there's no reason for us to go over that again. However, we are going to get into some of the things that happened within the community that I thought were really, really cool. So let's start with the first toxic event that I saw very early on when we started doing YouTube. So the first toxic thing that we saw at the end of last year was by Beardo. Of course it's Beardo. It's always Beardo. No, just kidding. But it was the No One Left Home Alone for Christmas.
The shitter was full. Merry Christmas, all. How are we doing? I didn't expect this many people to turn up. Gee. The gifteds and all that, nothing like that today. I'm here to support you guys and anyone that's alone.
That was such a freaking awesome thing. I think they did 5 hours last year, and they ended up filling 12 this year, maybe? Something like that, but we were a part of it. So let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Well, hello, everybody.
Good
Thank
morning.
you all for joining. How's it going? Hope everybody's having a decent Christmas.
Yes.
I wanted to be the guy from A Christmas Story and have a glass of wine like they did in the movie
Oh.
in the morning. Opening presents.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoop,
You
whoop,
gotta
whoop.
turn that down. It looks to be that there is great participation in this year. This is freaking awesome.
This is awesome.
Yep. When Beardo did it last year, I was like, dude, I have to be a part of this next year. Let's say hello to everybody. Hello. So, I mean, how toxic is that? That is just, that's a horrible thing. I mean, so that really showed me that, hey, this, you know, and I was new to the community and the debunkers and all that stuff. And I was like, hey, these guys are actually pretty cool to do something like that. And I really, really wanted to be a part of it. But at that point, absolutely no one knew who I was. So here we are in our YouTube career, if you want to call it that. We started out with 40 subs and we're at about 2.7K now, which we've had a tremendous amount of growth here in the last couple months, and I have Beardo to thank for that, and other guys too, like Mythos, The Shape. All these guys are talking about us in our videos, and that's freaking awesome because I look up to those guys. Those guys are my heroes, and so for them to call, to give me a shout out, that is freaking awesome. So after the Cody and Satori video that we did, that we talked about in the last video, I came across the channel about this guy using a salt gun to combat demons. But anyway, the universe gifted us something the other day. It's a video by a channel called Proving Demons. In this video, I honest to God, I thought it was parody at first. It is so ridiculous. But then I've seen some other stuff from this guy before that I had recalled. Beardo did a video on him where the guy was actually he went into like some abandoned catacombs or something like that. And there were some crypts that were open. And the guy was playing around with human bones and human remains. And that was disgusting and disrespectful. So this is not a parody channel, unfortunately. What you're going to see, though, is so freaking stupid and just absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe this guy put this out, but he did.
But on to the banging location. I got a new toy. Now, I saw a Russian YouTuber, I think his name was Tim Morozov, use something similar. And it just looked like a lot of fun. It's supposedly used to ward off evil spirits. And I might as well just get to it and show you. Ta-da! I have here a salt gun. I even painted a little cross on it. But it's not an assault gun. It is a salt gun. It literally fires salt. And supposedly, yeah, it wards off evil spirits.
So we're supposed to believe that this is actually a tool that you can use to fight evil spirits. Yes, folks, one of these. This was the demon hunter, the demon killer. And he says he was joking, but I don't know. I think he was a little serious. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's Andrew. I kind of know about him a little bit more now. But at the time I thought, what the fuck is this guy doing? This is ridiculous. But, you've seen so much paranormal content that's ridiculous that you don't know if he's serious or not. So after I made my video, I was shocked to hear or to see, because to my knowledge, nobody else had done a video on that at that point. Side Eye Guy has done one since. But to my knowledge, I was the first one to make a video about it. And then he did a video really shortly after I put that video out where he, I believe, addresses us. And he says we suck. So let's check that out.
Hey, bro. You want to go ghost hunting with me? Yeah, sounds alright. Well, I had a lot of fun with that salt gun, and that shit got almost 100,000 views. And, it was pretty cool, actually. But I have something I want to test at this place. I want to see if I can actually map out the ghost, and when I shoot it, what the figure does when I map it out. Yeah, that's not bad. You got rinsed a little bit for it. I think some dickhead made a video about you, too. Yeah, I saw that video. It was horrible. Nobody can take a joke, I guess, these days. But no, realistically, I want to actually test if a salt gun does work, if we can map out a figure and see if there's any proof that, it does actually have an effect on spirits.
So Andrew and Proving Demons, I was honored. I hope you were talking about me, because that would be kind of funny. But I rebutted it in another video that I made, but I'm sure he never saw that. So another thing I wanted to do with this channel was not just make fun of the big channels and call them out and react and whatever, is I wanted to point out some of the problems with real life paranormal investigations. And when I say real life, I mean investigations where families are involved. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of families out there that reach out to paranormal investigators and clergy and psychics and everybody else to get help. Unfortunately, there is a lot of shit help out there. And one of the biggest examples on YouTube is Paranormal Nightmares. You guys all know that I can't stand those guys. And their fans are just so... Their heads are buried in the sand. They just defend those guys no matter what. You can catch them faking and they just don't have a problem with it because they're good old Christian boys. So I did a video on fake exorcists. I really highlighted Bob Larson. It was a two-part video. And this was the first one that I did on fake exorcists, because I've done a few. And some of this stuff I'm saying because I know you guys, that we've got a lot of new subscribers in the last 6 to 8 weeks. And so maybe some of you guys don't know that, you know, anything about some of our older content. That's also why I showed the new faces of the paranormal from 2024 as part of the intro, because, you know, some of the newer people may not know what the hell that was all about. What I like to do is illustrate absurdity by being absurd. Bob Larson is very much a fake exorcist. He is in it for the money, and it's all about buy my shit. Did you have a bad day at work today? Did you know that it's probably a demon? If you buy my book entitled Jezebel, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Hi, my name is Bob Larson. I am the author of over 47 books about the subject of demons and possession and how to rid yourself of demonic activity in your life. I've also started the Bob Larson University, which here we show is an actual building, but it's really not. It's just an online school. We will train you to be an exorcist. For only $1,200, you can be an exorcist. Oh crap, I forgot to put my cross on. That's better. Just remember, the most important thing is buy my shit. Are you tired of getting scratched, pushed, punched, or even trapped by a demon? Now there's help. We are launching the brand new First Church of Jeff the Baptist. We're doing this to offer help to those who have found a portal to hell, been trapped by a demon, or encountered something so evil that they almost quit. But then they discovered how good the money was and decided against it. So we are offering services to rid you of those demons that you encounter. Today I will show you the secret at how easy it is to get ordained and call yourself whatever you want. It's your church, so be creative. Have you ever wondered how these TV exorcists and paranormal exorcists always have such big titles like Mother Superior, Archbishop? Well, we're going to show you how to put yourself on the path to becoming one of these churches. So Ryan, River, Salmon, Colby, Jasco. So next time you get scratched or pushed by a demon, go ahead and call us at 1-800-WE-ARE-REAL, and we will share with you our custom-made exorcism packages. So if you sign up for one of our packages today, we will include this free salt gun that will help you on your next ghost hunt, inspired by Andrew from Proving Demons. Do you find all this ridiculous? God, I hope so, because it is. There's so much bullshit going on in the paranormal world, it's not even funny. I told you to get creative. I mean, hell, I'm calling myself the Pope. When you watch his videos, there's always advertisements and buy my book and buy this and buy that. To talk to the guy, it's $350 or whatever it was. I don't remember what it is. The actual number is in my video. But just to even talk to the guy on a Zoom meeting is, I think it's like $350 for like a half an hour. It's ridiculous. And so, you know, he can suck my ass too.
What happened 10 generations? What happened? Murder. I nod you.
I nod you.
Remove myself
Remove myself
from that curse.
from that curse.
Take me, God,
Take me, God,
to be with you.
to be with you.
Nadia, look at me. Go to be with Christ. Close your eyes and go to be with him. I want you, Dennis, to say, in the name of Jesus,
In the name of Jesus,
I break the curse
I break the curse
of death,
of death,
of mammon,
of mammon,
and Thor.
How did Beardo get brought into this? That's what I want to know.
and Thor.
So yeah, after those couple videos, I did another video on Cody and Satori, but I titled it Cody and Satori Are Not Faking, because I came across a couple other psychics that totally believe what they're doing is legit and that they can do it too. Good God, those channels are bad. They are really bad.
I'm not too fond of this game with myself.
Oh. Sorry, Crow.
Tells ya
Glad to be back, guys. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
You got to leave your live for a couple minutes and record this intro. Hey, everybody, this is Jeff with Boo Productions once again, and I've got to come forward and be honest about something today. I've always said that if I ever find out that I'm wrong, that I will talk about it, show it, prove it, and I've stumbled across some stuff on the Cody and Satori thing that I think I was wrong. I really think that they actually have that ability and can do it. So here's a clip right here that truly changed my mind on this 100%.
Vera Cat, thanks for the super chat.
I saw other people asking it, so.
Oh, okay, they ask, can you ask if Cody Satori are faking it? What a troll! What a troll!
You swear to God, you didn't do that, right?
No! So I was like, is it going to yes?
Yeah, because I was like, if it's going to yes, like, that's going to be like, hold on, all right. Is Cody and Satori fake?
Did not move it. Wasn't me.
It's not me. I'm like...
So there you have it, folks. I was wrong. I apologize. I'm so bad at this. All right. So there you have it. I mean, if that's the proof that we have that Cody and Satori are not faking what they're doing, then we have to go with that. We can't let this voice go unheard. I mean, it came from the spirit world, clearly came through on the Ouija board. We have to take that and not what debunkers have shown or any of that stuff. I mean, we should just ignore all that crap because, I mean, obviously the Ouija board doesn't lie. Then after that, I had a really, really big video. And it's funny because it didn't happen right away. It was a couple weeks after I had put it out where it had hit the Paranormal Nightmare fans algorithm. And it's got 11.5k views on it now, and for me that's huge. I mean, I'm a small channel, that's a very big number of views, but most of it, man, the comments, holy shit, those people hate me. So we did another video on the comments. We did a live stream actually on the comments, but it was, you know, that was a really, really big video, and I don't mind getting the hate, and I thought the video was actually quite respectful. It's funny too because there's two parts to it, and only about 2,000 people have watched part 1, but 11.5k have watched part 2. And that was a case that I had personal knowledge in. And like I said, I want to expose these people that are going into people's homes and doing the app shit, the spirit box stuff, because you just don't do that in people's houses. And then put demon in the title, and it just, it gets me.
Any demonic or evil spirits inside this house, make yourself known.
On this episode of Paranormal Nightmare, my brothers and I travel to West Virginia to help a woman claiming to be under attack by a demonic entity. Because of the details surrounding this case, the client has asked my brothers and I to hide her identity.
So you just heard him say, I'm going to read the quote. We traveled to West Virginia to help a woman claiming to be under attack by a demonic entity. I'm going to be quite honest with you, Josh. I don't see any help going on here in this situation. I've followed this person for 2 years now, and she has gotten a lot worse in those 2 years. Mostly because, one, I believe she has some severe mental problems that she needs to address, and she just isn't. I'm not being mean. That's facts in the case. But paranormal teams have absolutely scared the living shit out of this lady.
What's scaring me is because of the aggressiveness and because of it threatening to harm me and people in my family,
So the lady in this video, I promise you, has severe mental problems. And if they would have done a 5-minute check on social media with her name, it would have been obvious. So, but yet they went in and made a video and, you know, got their content, didn't help a damn thing. So if you're a fan of theirs, I'm sorry, but that's just it's not even my opinion, it's a fact. They did not help this woman. After that, I had a funny video that I called the Paranormal Court, where I'm pretty sure that I mean, you could kind of call this a debunk, that I caught them faking, but it wasn't a solid debunk. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't see the string, but there are things that, you know, continuity errors that I'm pretty sure that they faked their stuff. Plus, Crow Judas caught them faking with actual string in their video. You can clearly see, Your Honor, the defense is claiming that they are the only two people in this house and a ghost slammed a door in their face. The prosecution will be presenting evidence to the contrary, Your Honor. You may proceed. As you can see in the beginning of this video, Victor is asking Jasmine which door they're allowed to go into, the one on the left or the one on the right. Clearly, Jasmine says the one on the right, and they are not allowed to enter the door on the left. And the door on the left is completely closed.
Hello?
I was gonna ask what's your name and which room.
Which room could we go into?
We can go into this one.
This one?
This is the one. This is the one.
The state is claiming, Your Honor, that there is indeed a third person in this house, and we will show proof to that.
I want to get out of here, Victor.
Wait. I'm gonna go, okay? You can record and hold it, huh?
Marianne, are you hiding under the table?
So in this clip, you clearly see that the door on the left is open. So we want to know who in fact is in this house with you guys. Objection. What is the reason for the objection? Because we just don't like it. Overruled. Prosecution may proceed. We would like to enter Exhibit A3 into the record. So then I did another thing just to prove how easy, because like I said, this fake clergy stuff drives me nuts. How easy it is to get a certificate from the Universal Life Church, and you can call yourself whatever you want. I mean, there's guys that have these certificates. I personally know them, and they're running around calling themselves archbishops. They wear the collar. They say they're Catholic. They're not affiliated with the Catholic Church at all, but they just run with it, and no one gives a shit. People actually believe that they're legit Catholic priests. But then if you listen to them, what they're saying, like, so if you're going to call yourself a Catholic, whether you believe in that or not, it really doesn't matter. It's not the point of this video. There are certain things that you have to believe. If you're going to call yourself Catholic clergy or a Catholic priest, there are things that you have to believe. And these people running around just preaching the opposite of what Catholics actually believe. I mean, if you want to get your ULC ordination, whatever, start your own church, that's fine. Take the damn collar off. Don't call yourself a Catholic, and you're not a damn exorcist. So, I became a demonologist for the very low price of, I believe, $24-something, and about 2.5 hours, and this guy right here, is a certified demonologist. Now, I'm only certified just to show how stupid and easy it is. I don't ever tell anybody, oh yes, I'm a demonologist and I'm certified, so therefore I'm an expert, because that course was such garbage. I told you to get creative. I mean, hell, I'm calling myself the Pope.
Well, I wrote this song for the Christian youth. I want to teach kids the Christian truth. If you want to reach those kids on the street, then you gotta do a rap to a hip-hop beat. So I gave my sermon an urban kick. My rhymes are fly, my beats are sick. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's 'cause Jesus Christ is...
Whoa, Pastor Jim, whoa, you can't say that, dude. So then we had another video come out. This was another really, really big video for us. It's sitting at 11.2K views right now. It's when Mountain was born. Mountain Rage, the Twin Paranormal's long-lost triplet brother. And I accidentally released it on Sunday at the same time they released their videos. And I really didn't know that. Like, if I ever do another video on Twin, I'm definitely going to use that trick, because a lot of their people watched our video, our premiere, thinking it was an actual Twin video. and they were commenting about how your brother's such a jerk, he's mean to you, and he's so they were making comments like, your brother's so mean to you, he doesn't care about you guys, he's such a jerk. Like, they wanted me fired. Like, it was bad. It was so funny how many people thought that was a Twin Paranormal video. And if you guys go back and watch it or saw it originally, it's clearly not Twin Paranormal. It's me. It's clearly me. But anyway, that spawned a song by Wisdom, which we then made a video about.
Yo, Drake. What up? I got something to say.
Yo, gather round, let me spin the tale. So eerie about the triplet paranormal, a saga quite dreary. Three brothers bound by blood but torn apart. Mountain the odd one out with a heavy heart. Ryan and River, the twins, slick and slide wide. Their sidekick, always ready to lie. They hunt ghosts on YouTube, feigning their prize. But Mountain, nah, he's the one they despise. Mountain, the lost triplet, scorned and betrayed. His brother's fame rising while his dreams decayed. Blocked on socials, fans turned away. But he ain't backing down, no, not today. Mountain show, nah, it ain't about the truth. He's got an axe to grind, a score to soothe. His camera rolls, capturing shadows and screams. Fake chords, scripted scares, all part of the schemes. Why, it's the puppet master pulling the strings. Ryan and River dance, fame, sweet offerings. But Mountains has got a secret, a vendetta to fulfill. His own paranormal show, big pill.
Did you just hear that knock?
Mountain, the lost triplet, scorned and betrayed. His brother's fame rising while his dreams decayed. Blocked on.
And we've had a blast with the mountain character. You know, he was out on a demonic barbecue with chicken. Like, we just had fun with that character. I mean, I never thought something like this would ever happen to me. I was absolutely terrified. I saw no less than 3 shadow chickens running out of the grill. I didn't know what to do. I was scratched. I was pushed. We had no other choice than to call Mountain. He was our only savior at that point. What was your name? Can you give me a name?
Karen, the Midwest Medium.
Hey Karen, it's Mountain, your hunka burning love.
I'm sensing there's some really serious dark stuff. You need to be careful.
I think we're gonna have to do an exorcism. I think it's this one right here. That one's the one. You tell me your name. You tell me your name. How do you like that, demon? How do you like that? Also Mountain with his hubba sidekick, Karen the Midwest Medium, that came along a little bit later. But yeah, that was fun. So anyway, guys, that's enough about me and the videos. If you guys want and haven't seen some of the old stuff, didn't realize we did comedy stuff, go back and check out the channel. You know, go back and look at some of the older videos. So we hope you do that. We hope you enjoy it. And we plan on continuing to do the same thing throughout 2025. I did want to go back and highlight some of the things that I noticed in the community this year. It's a very, very tight community. And one thing I noticed, that if someone goes after a channel, or especially smaller channels, the big dogs come out and they make videos and basically share their opinions, and they're usually pretty harsh. One instance was when Sarah Fantastic Publishing, Danny Moss went at her, and a lot of the channels came out and made videos about that and kind of put Danny in his place. He wouldn't dare say it to Side Eye Guy or Beardo or anybody like that, but he pretty much doxed Sarah on Facebook, and, you know, people didn't take too kindly to that.
Danny writes comments under in the My Haunted Project account all the time, and he did it to Sarah. So what we're going to do, I'm going to read Danny's comment now to Sarah, and then because I'm not sure if Danny or anyone on my Haunted franchise knows this. Danny, we have your screenshots of some of the disgusting things you have said about Sarah when you in that fan page. Now, we're going to read those out after we're here, because what we're going to read out on Sarah's video, this is Danny trying to be, even when Danny's trying to be more diplomatic, he still comes across as a jerk. And you'll see what I mean when I read this out. But when we get around to reading what he said about Sarah in that fan page, it is disgusting. Like, it really is. So
there was another instance with Andrew Stonerock, and the Twin Paranormal fans came after him for a video that he did, and he was very, very nice and respectful in that video.
What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're doing a reaction today. We're reacting to some Twin Paranormal. I've only ever seen these guys once, and that was in a video with your narrator. And I wasn't really impressed, to be honest with you. So I figured I'd give it another chance, see what's up. Maybe we'll critique some of their ghost hunting ways. Seems how I used to do that. So let's check it out and get into it.
I don't know that they necessarily told people to go after him, but they certainly kind of like, well, we're looking the other way, like they didn't care. So, people came to his defense as well, some of the bigger channels, because he actually ended up taking that video down, was encouraged to put it back up. He put it back up. A couple people talked about him. He got a lot of subs. So, it ended up being a good thing.
Lately, I'm more balanced, righting some wrongs and, being a bit less harsh with my debunks and trying to look from other alternative views and things like that. And then something this last week has been going on, and it has boiled my piss. If you're unaware, and it's worked at this guy's advantage to a degree, but I want to do more to help this guy. So I was unaware. I have Twitter, and I barely check it, but there was a Twitter post by some Twin Paranormal ghost gang fools that were like, this needs to be stopped, this guy is a bully, this guy is toxic, and they went off. And one of the Twin Paranormal boys actually commented on it, and this guy got his video taken down. And the channel is Mr. Stone Rock. Now, when he put the video up, he had 30 subscribers. He took the video down, he had 120 subscribers. He's put it back up. He's had a shout out from Mr. Grey. And as much as I would like to ignore their existence, but Simply Strange or Simply Spooky or whatever they call it, Simply Strange, they've put up a video in his defense, interviewed him in his defense, and he's now got 650 subscribers. Now, I, on occasion, have really, really riled up the Twins community and the Twins themselves. They've taken like little digs in videos where they called me an idiot or called me stupid or something, and I made the same mistake and I mocked them. And there was a bit where I wrote above my eyebrows, and that was toxic. I thought that was funny. If you can't see past that, then maybe stop appealing to a 10-year-old audience when you're nearly 30. Whatever. I took some hard shots at the Twins, and the Twins, they didn't exactly deal with the debunking community very well because they issued copyright strikes. Those copyright strikes were later redacted because they were wrong. They were malicious copyright strikes. And all of the debunkers, all of us, all came together like, nah, fuck this. We are not having this. And I think some of us had stupidly assumed the Twin Paranormal had learnt the lesson.
Another thing that has happened a couple times throughout this year is we did a charity stream for mental health. We ended up raising, I forgot what it was, $482 or something like that. Not as much as the one I'm going to talk about here in a second, but we did a 12-hour stream, and we had guests on every hour for 12 hours. And so many people participated in that too. So let's go ahead and show all those. Yep.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Who do you got coming on your show next?
On Monday, I've got, for US audiences, I don't know if you know them particularly well, but it's a professor called Chris French. Good luck.
Stevie, have you ever met Justin from the Paranormal Monkey podcast?
I have not, but I follow him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh god, Crow shouted me out. I better have something that people will, if they're going to go over to the channel, is worth watching. And it was still an art channel at that point, but a few weeks later, I was just so into the paranormal, I put my first vlog out, and it just ended up being a complete paranormal channel. And for me,
Well, guys, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna clear the deck. Beardo's sitting in the green room.
You gotta
The
make room for his yoga pants and his Thor's hammer coming in.
He's already seated, so oh shit, he's showing me things I don't want to see, for Christ's sake. Mr.
It was only my
Beardo.
shorts.
I mean, it was a black and white little screen. I didn't see much, so you know.
It's my shorts.
You're gonna piss off some people because you're not wearing yoga pants.
I can't wear yoga pants. I'm too fat for them. I've got to go for baggy shorts.
Yeah, me too.
I looked them up and they're on eBay for like $23.
Score.
That's pretty
Nice.
Cool. There you go. Be a good little decoration to keep adding to the wall back here.
None of the claims or the history of the stuff, much like Joe Vitale, where he's, you know, that was something that I found awesome that he and I kind of shared in common, was that, you know, he went to this place and then this myriad of untruths just started unfolding in front of him the more he looked into it. And I was like, oh, I get that. I understand how that is.
Yep.
Through there and take a look at what he's got going on back there.
Here he
He had to
comes.
get himself a rum and coke, I bet.
That's right.
All right, dude. I'll join you. I'll be right back.
Woohoo!
Sensor go off and give false positives.
Okay, so also something coming into the scene.
And it is calibrated.
Coming into the area of effect. So that's not, that device is giving you an idea of what's going on.
My closing argument is I do believe in ghosts. That's it.
That's it.
I believe in them.
I yield my time, Senator.
All right, guys. Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Just before you leave, just say your name, what your skeleton name is again, because some people are just jumping on and they didn't know what you said.
Oh, what did I say?
Boner,
I said,
I forgot what you said. I think so.
Ron, what is better to use, Frank's Red Hot or Sweet Baby Ray's?
Frank's Red Hot.
Yeah, Frank's all day.
I wouldn't
That shit
touch
is
Sweet
so
Baby
good.
Ray's. No, I'm not.
First of all, I've seen a lot of people saying hi to me in the chat. Hi everyone. Hey everyone in the chat. Hey guys. Hey Rossi Can. Excuse me. Hey Cassie and Ron. How's it going? Thanks very much again. And Jeff, Diana, thank you very much for having me.
They have the power to strike you a lot of the time, so
Yeah.
that's something to think about.
Well, they yeah, it depends. They do.
I don't like when people say, because they
1
say
minute.
with such fact that so much can make
Hurry
it
up,
go
get
off.
your shit in,
I'm
guys.
gonna
I'm
start
kicking you out. We're gonna
muting.
start.
Who are the people that say that so much can make it go off? Like
I
we know
see
radio.
Literally every single one of my friends will say so much makes it go off.
Then it wasn't too awful long after that. The hurricane hit down in North Carolina, and Josh from Paranormal Seekers wanted to do a 12-hour stream to raise money for that. And I think he raised about $3,000 or more. He started out, I think, with a $500 goal or a $1,000 goal. It was really small, but he ended up raising a lot more money. And again, it was the same format, 12 hours of, you know, a guest every hour. And, you know, it was a fantastic thing.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Still trying to wake up a little bit, even though I was up early. Good morning, Paranormal Monkey Podcast. Alyssa, Candy, Caroline, Chris, Christina.
So another thing we got to do this year, so since we've, you know, been around a little bit and people are starting to know us, we got to do some collabs with people, some paranormal investigations with other YouTubers out there. And the first one that I did was with Josh from Paranormal Seekers, and we went to a haunted school, well, supposedly haunted school. I'm not saying it is or it isn't, in Middletown, Ohio. It's the Middle Point High School. A lot of big YouTube channels have been there and completely faked a whole bunch of crap there. There again, I'm not saying it's not haunted, but, you know, fakers definitely be faking at that place. So we got to do that. We took along 2 viewers from our live streams, and so we got to meet a couple guys that, you know, just regular viewers. Jeffrey Kuhn and Paranormal Rooster, both were cool guys. We you know, that could have gone either way. That could have been a bad idea, or in this case, it ended up being a really good idea because those guys were cool as hell, and I think they had a blast. What the f*** is that?
Oh my God!
What is up, everybody? You're probably wondering why I'm in my house doing this, and 3 months later. But over the summer, we went out with Paranormal Seekers Josh and his partner Ernie, and we also met up with a couple viewers, BJ, also known as Paranormal Rooster, and Jeffrey Kuhn. Our guy Jerry went with us, and Dana and myself, we all went to the Middle Point School in Middle Point, Ohio, and we did an investigation. It was the first collab I've ever done with anybody, and also you guys know that I'm not really a YouTuber yet, so that's why I forgot to film the intro. So that's why we're standing in my front yard with the skeleton. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I was really hyped up about going here because I watched a lot of stuff beforehand, and it really seemed like it was going to be a very, very active location. The next collab that I got to do, and I still have to do a video on this, is Dana wasn't able to make it because of a school thing, but I got to go to the Randolph County Infirmary with Dawson Toller, and you know, we had a blast. That is the first time I've ever been in a building that size with just 2 people. That was so, that's the most fun I've ever had ghost hunting. And there really was a little bit when, you know, Dawson challenged us to do we both go in with night vision only and walk every floor of the asylum. And I'm not gonna lie, I was unnerved and a bit scared because I kept waiting for something to pop out of the doorway.
We are at Randolph County Asylum, and by we, I mean myself and my friend Jeff from Boo Productions. We're gonna do a challenge where we rock, paper, scissors, and whoever loses has to do a whole lap inside this massive 6,000 square foot building, night vision only.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah!
Yes. Every time, why did I go paper?
Yeah.
That was stupid. Stupid.
I have never lost in a lone challenge. Doesn't really matter though, because I have to go anyways. But Jeff has to go in night vision only. He's gonna do a lap of the entire building, 6,000 square feet. You'll see his perspective here in 3, 2, 1.
See you later. See ya. Holy shit. I have never done this before.
He said, holy shit. He's probably honestly shitting his pants. I don't blame him though. I'm gonna be shitting my pants.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die. Holy shit. I'm gonna knock shit over. We'll start with the first floor. So I'm on the men's side. Oh fuck. I knew I was gonna knock that damn thing over. And we did have something happen that night that we're both not saying it's paranormal, but we don't know what it was. We at first thought someone snuck into the building and made some noises, but it turns out with where we had cameras and all that other stuff, it wasn't a person in there. So something was in there making noises that sounded like footsteps, and Dawson put it in his video, so everybody go to Dawson's channel and check that out if you want to see that investigation. My version of that, you know, I'll get it out soon. I'm still new to putting investigation videos together, so, you know, I'm just not quite there yet, but that video will come out from more my perspective. Then the third collab I got to do this year, and again, Dana couldn't make it because it was a 2-day thing and, you know, work schedule, blah, blah, blah. So, but I got to go to the Monroe house with Joe Vitale and Kenny Biddle and Michael, one of Matt Benton's and Joe's friends. So we got that place for 2 days straight, you know, 2 nights, and that was so much fun. Again, nothing really happened, but the conversations that we had, like I could do a couple videos just on the conversations that we had while we were investigating. You know, because a lot of times some paranormal stuff does happen when you're not trying to stir up activity, when you're just sitting there talking and doing normal stuff. So we did have a lot of cool, fun conversations, and we had an absolute blast. We went to the library and did some research and things like that. So, it was a good time. But it's fun to get to a point where you can start collabing with some of these people that you watch and are fans of. So we got lucky this year doing that.
Let's see here. There we go. Let me turn this light down a little bit because it's overpowered. There's Joe. And there's Jeff.
Hello.
And there's Moist Michael. I'll tell you later about how he got that nickname.
It's a really my members know. Yeah. My members know. What? You posted?
Few people know.
My members. Not cool, man.
But we are at the Monroe house. We are in the basement. Here's the little tunnel that goes into the crawl space where the bones are supposed to be. So we're down here chilling because the freaking ghost hunters want to do ghost hunting. I'm just tagging along.
I think what's worse though.
And then another thing that happened this year was Beardo included me in a case. It's a big old dust up with paranormal nightmares. I'm sure all of you guys have seen it. They went and kind of screwed over this family pretty bad. They had a very, very bad experience. They tried to get them to talk to them and they wouldn't. So they reached out to Beardo, and Beardo said, hey, obviously Beardo's in the UK, and he asked me, he said, can you do me a favor? Can you talk to these people and maybe help them out and see what's going on? Because he had seen my background and all that other stuff. It turns out these people are only about an hour and a half from me. So, that kind of worked out. So we're working with them, but the fact that, Beardo entrusted me with that, was, kind of cool.
Okay, so what are you happy with me bringing up from this conversation? I'm going to speak to a guy I know, Jeff. He runs a channel called Boo Productions. He's a good, honest guy, and he used to be part of the Warren Foundation. He's taken a huge leap, leaving them and siding with debunkers, but he's investigated a ton of homes, and he's not about the views. I am so sorry you've been treated this way. Okay, I've also spoken to Jeff Slater, who is only an hour and a half from you. And should you want or need his help, he will happily speak to you as soon as tonight if need be, to get a feel for what's going on in your home and look at getting you some help. Do you have a preferred contact method he can speak to you on? So then I basically exchanged numbers between the parties and kind of introduced them, tell Jeff the backstory, exactly what's gone on, the Foreman brothers' involvement, times that these guys are available to speak, etc. I also then tried to put Jed at ease with saying Jeff has had to help people in the aftermath of YouTubers and ghost hunters before. I trust the guy, and luckily, considering the size of the United States, he lives relatively close by. He may even be able to put your mind at ease a bit. It's never a problem. You're an absolute blessing. Is there anything I can do to show you my appreciation? No, there's not, Jeff. Jed, you coming to me with trust is more than enough. But okay, Jeff is going to drop you a message once he's done with work, touch base with you and arrange things with you. And Jed, despite what people tell you, I don't do this for money. Sure, YouTube pays me, but when someone is in need, that shit is free. No paranormal investigator worth a damn would charge anyone for help with something like this. Jed replies, you're a solid guy, I'm very old school, and a man who is only as good as his integrity. Thank you for everything, and please have a blessed day. Today is my birthday, and you have just given me the best gift a guy could ask for. Peace of mind for my family.
One more cool thing that we did this year is we brought the live stream back. Dana and I had done it, for a few years. Actually, no, maybe about a year or so. And then I started doing the Warren Legacy Foundation show, and they would not allow me to have her on as a co-host. Because so many members would have complained and thought it wasn't fair that she got special treatment, because so many times so many people wanted to be on, and honestly they just weren't, and I don't mean this in a nasty way, but some people are just not meant to really live stream. But so we started doing our live stream again, and we've had guests on, we've done solo stuff, but we're getting to the point now where we're getting about 70 plus every week. And that's when we first started doing it. If we had 10, we were blown away at what great numbers we had. Even when I did the Warren Files show, we would only have about 20 on average or less. I mean, and that channel had 14,000 subscribers, yet nobody watched the show. That's probably my fault. I probably suck, but we did have some good shows towards the end of my career there, in quotation marks, because we had some bigger guests. I started booking guests instead of just having the Warren Foundation members doing the content. So we booked some good guests, had some interesting conversations, and we've had a couple of those guests on our show now since Dana and I have started doing the live streams again. The most important thing is that you guys watch the videos, you guys watch the live streams, you comment. I think everybody's having a good time. It's not just my channel. I see the same people in all of the other live streams, and we appreciate all of you. So thank you for 2024, and we're going to move forward to 2025. The first couple videos that I got coming up in 2025 are one I'm going to do, and I don't know which order. It's probably actually going to be this one first. I'm going to do back in the day, I was told how evil rock and roll music was, and I sat through countless sermons on backward masking in rock music about the devil. But now that I'm doing this paranormal stuff, it hit me that all they were doing was audio pareidolia, because they would show the words on the screen and you would hear it the way that they said it. So I went back today and listened to a few, and I'm like, and I shut my eyes. I'm like, you know, you don't see it unless, you don't hear it unless the words are on TV. And actually one of the pastors came out that started it all back in the day. He said he wished he never would have done it, and he realized that he made a mistake, and you know, at least he was cool enough to apologize. So that's probably going to be the next video. Then after that, we're going to get into Colin with the Paranormal Files. I don't like what he did with apps and the Delphi murders. It's kind of very paranormal nightmarish to be doing these, you know, these cold cases, these murder cases, active cases, using spirit boxes and apps. It's, at one point, he's got the dead bell out, and that thing goes off so much, he just gets tired of it and turns it off. So apparently he has high regards for that piece of equipment. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for 2024. We hope you have a good 2025 with us, and we will see you on the next one.